So, a police officer sees a man driving around town with a pickup truck full of badgers. He pulls the guy over and says, "Hey, you can't drive around with badgers in this town. Take him to the zoo immediately. Get him out of here." The driver says, "Well, okay," and drives away. Now, the next day, the officer sees the guy still driving around with a truck full of badgers, but this time, they're all wearing sunglasses. He pulls the guy over and says, "Hey, I thought I told you to take these badgers to the zoo yesterday." The guy replies, "I did. Today, I'm taking them to the beach." That's such a bad joke. They're the world's most fearless creature, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. And they only weigh like 20 to 35 pounds or 9 to 16 kilograms. The honey badger, the world's most fearless creature with the least scary sounding name in the animal kingdom. Honey badgers, also known as rattels, are members of the weasel family and not actually badgers. A bit bigger than a house cat, they have a body length of about 20 to 30 inches or 50 to 76 centimeters. They live in dry grasslands and deciduous forests of Africa, India, and Asia. Honey badgers, well, they get their name from the habitual practice of raiding beehives. You see, they love honey. Actually, it's more the honey bee larva, which they absolutely love. And even though they get stung by hundreds, maybe thousands of bees, the honey badger don't care. His skin is so thick that it cannot be pierced with arrows, spears, or even knives. So a few bee stings aren't going to bother him too much, eh? The skin is also very loose, which helps him to turn around and fight back when he's being attacked. There are no visible ears on the honey badger's head. Instead, their ears are tucked away within the thick skin that is on the back of their head. They've got great hearing and a strong sense of smell and can see very well in the dark, helping them to hunt their prey at night. Yeah, the honey badger. He's a badass that doesn't lose many fights, even if the other animal is much bigger. He does have a few predators though: hyenas, lions, leopards, pythons, and of course humans, because of his constant raiding on bee farms and livestock. But he can hold his own against these predators too. He's a tough, uncompromising, intimidating, and dangerous little rascal that kills its prey violently because it doesn't give a shit about anything. There, I said it. It doesn't give a shit about anything. Yeah. Honey badgers can chase their prey just about anywhere, including up trees, and have been known to even castrate their prey. They will patiently wait for their victim to severely weaken or even bleed out before they begin to eat them, and then drink the blood as a good source of hydration. But really, being omnivores, they eat practically anything they can get a hold of because the honey badger takes what it wants. Insects, birds, reptiles, small mammals, eggs, berries, roots, and even young crocodiles. Nothing can stop the honey badger, except maybe humans, when they kill them in traps and poison them because, well, they keep raiding those beehives. You think they'd learn, eh? They've got really long claws and strong arms that make them really good diggers too. They use this talent to quickly hide in the dirt if necessary, or to dig a burrow to sleep in. They can dig a hole big enough to fit their entire body into in just a few minutes. With a powerful jaw so strong, if a honey badger bites onto something, there's not much that can be done to force it to let go. Maybe you could tickle its belly. They can even bite through and crack open a tortoise shell. Now, honey badgers have a ferocious defensive ability. They've got an anal gland that produces a very foul odor, similar to the smell of a skunk. They can use this smell to fight off predators or scare away animals that they're trying to steal food or shelter from. Okay, let's make a honey badger cocktail. Guaranteed not to stink. First up is FLOR de CAÑA. Oh, fresh bottle. FLOR de CAña is Spanish for sugarcane flour. This 7-year-old rum is aged in Jack Daniel's barrels and pours a deep amber color. On the nose, it's honey and caramel. On the palate, it's warming with flavors of banana, caramel, and a hint of wood smoke. At 40% alcohol by volume, or 80 proof, this medium-bodied rum has a nice long finish. And what we want is 1.5 ounces. Actually, you know, I think I might like to try some of this, just to get me primed. Not a lot. That's gonna work really, really nicely. And why am I using this rum? Well, I got this recipe out of this book, Cuban Cocktails, and they recommend it. FLOR de CAña 4-year-old rum. I couldn't find that, so I picked up a 7-year-old. Right on. Okay, next, LAIRD'S APPLEJACK. Yeah, looks like we're getting real low again. It seems like a lot of my bottles are getting low. Don't know why. We want 1 ounce. Yeah. Okay, next we have our hot honey syrup. I'm gonna maybe use a little measure here. We want 1/2 ounce. Look at that color, beauty. If you want to know how to make this syrup, which is marvelous by the way, just follow the link and check it out. Okay, next is our homemade, which is absolutely delicious, passion fruit syrup. And again, if you want to make your own passion fruit syrup, check out the link, because it is that delicious. 1/2 ounce. Beauty. Fresh lime. We want 3/4 of an ounce. A little juicier than what I'm accustomed to around here. That's good. That's good. That's good little juicy lime. Thank you for a change. Almost there. That looks about right. Okay, next thing you want to do is just grab some ice. Fill up your shaker. And shake it like shake it ferociously like a honey badger. Although they look cute and cuddly, never ever do this to a family of badgers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, okay, get off. Okay, all right. Whew, I need a drink. Okay, so what we want to do now, get out of here. We've got this lovely little rock glass. We want to put in just 1 ice cube. And all we're going to do is double strain it out. What a wonderful color, isn't that great? Holy shit, man, that looks great. Beautiful. Beautiful like a honey badger. Okay, and all we got to do now is garnish. We're going to slice off a little piece of jalapeno pepper. Yeah. And some apple. A little fresh piece of apple here. Maybe just a little wedge, eh? That's what I'm thinking. A little jalapeno. little fresh apple, and I'm thinking just a pinch of cayenne. Yeah, not much. It's already spicy with the hot honey syrup. All right, let's give this thing a dip. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Nice. Let's give it a go. Wow. The rum definitely comes through. The spice of the hot honey syrup, that's poking its head out there too. The citrus seems to calm everything down a bit. And the smell, I'm getting the apple, of course, because it's right in my nose. This is a lovely, lovely drink. Make a honey badger cocktail. Do you know what the honey badger's favorite drink is? It's not this. It's actually mead. Next time. What we're going to do, we got this lovely little rock glass. Rock glass? We've got this lovely little rock glass. We're going to, the honey badger don't care. Well, actually, sometimes he does care. This cocktail is a fiery little gem that, you know, I think it's honey badger approved. And you'll approve too once you hit the subscribe button, check some other videos out. You know, just do it. Get off your butt and make a honey badger cocktail, because they taste good.